It's time for Ryan's Roses. As I say each time, this is a public service. And if you have a problem in your relationship, my guidance would be to deal with it yourself.
Yeah, privately, try.
Don't reach out to us because it's a whole different level of reaching out. Because once we do, we put you on the air, then other people will know. Well, listen, Alexis, she can't get the answers she needs on her own. So she has said, my husband and I are currently separated, Ellen. She says, I found out he was cheating on me and told him it was over. This is the second time he cheated on me since we got married 8 years ago.
Oh, no.
Says, I know I should not consider taking him back, but my children miss him. And I miss being a family. He's been out of the house for over a year, and he says that he has changed and realizes now that we're the most important thing in his life. I want to believe him. Part of me does, but the other part doesn't. You know how I feel about this.
Well, yeah, I know how you feel.
If you cheat and I find out,
yeah,
I think I can't get past it.
Yeah.
Now, you told me earlier that one of my ex-girlfriends cheated on me. And I don't know that I'm past it.
Can we, revisit that real quick? You said out of the last 10, which one would be the one who would have cheated on me?
And you gave me a name.
But you said you don't think any of them have, and I agreed with you. I don't think any of them have.
Okay.
But then when forced to pick one.
Yes, you quickly had a name.
I did, because she's the only one who...
You don't have to say why.
Okay.
I don't know that. I heard it once. I don't need you to hurt me again.
All right. I apologize. Do you accept?
Not yet.
Okay. Maybe by the end of the show.
Maybe by 10.
I doubt it.
Alexis, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. It doesn't feel good when you find out that you've been cheated on. I don't
of
feel,
course not.
It doesn't feel good, especially when you're married, and I understand you've got the issue of a family that you don't want to have broken up. But he did it once, and now he's done it again.
Yes, unfortunately. It's a tough situation. We have actually 3 kids. We've been together for 8 years. Well, married for 8 years, so even a little longer than that we've been together. But unfortunately, he cheated on me when I was pregnant with my first child. And it was horrible then. It wasn't as in-depth of of research as I did this time from finding text messages, but I was distracted, obviously, from having my first boy. And so it just, we just kept living and doing that. So there was, I'm sure, things that maybe happened behind my back because it surfaced about a year ago.
Right.
Text messages, and I kicked him out. I just was not going to deal with that.
And I know you want to keep the family together and not split them up, but I don't know that that's the exposure that you want your kids to have to somebody like that. I'm just throwing this out loud, but let me do this. Once you go down this path of, and I'm just giving you facts here. Once you go down this path of someone cheating, and then someone forgiving, and then someone cheating a second time, they will not stop because you have said it's okay, and therefore they will always push their luck until you say no more. I'm just telling you, in all the cases and situations that I've seen, that is the fact. But let's just leave it at that for a minute. We're going to come back, Alexis, and we are going to call him, and we are going to find out what he puts on the card, and we also want to know who he sends these flowers to. Okay? Do you know the names of these 2 girls?
I don't.
Neither do we.
I got used to the fact that he wasn't going to be, we weren't going to be anywhere together, and it just so happened. So I basically mentally blocked out a lot of things.
Once someone cheats in a relationship, up to you to forgive or not, you forgive. They cheat again, you forgive. They're not stopping until you walk out.
It's a pattern.
He thinks he can get away with it every single time.
Yeah.
There's no foul.
These are the only ones she knows about. There could be more that she doesn't know about. What about that?
She's got it. Obviously, they've got a family. But I think, let's see what he does.
All right.
What doesn't matter. Actually, I don't even care who he sends the flowers to.
You don't.
He's cheated on her twice.
Twice.
I mean, yeah. What's the point?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll find out one of the girls' names?
I guess.
But I already know he's guilty.
What if he sends them to his wife? Ex-wife. Separated wife. Oh, are you serious?
I already know the guy cheated twice.
Well, okay.
What do you need from me?
To see if he's going to send the flowers to his wife or not.
So you want to make the call?
I do.
I can tell you he's guilty.
But is he still in love with her?
So he's cheated twice.
Yeah.
And he sends the roses to his wife.
Uh-huh.
I still say he's cheating.
Well, but maybe not currently. Maybe he did.
Oh, so
and
that's
then
fine.
did.
He did it early in the marriage, but you know what? He's taking a hiatus from it now. I'm still gavel him out.
All right, well, gavel away. Gavel, gavel.
Patty, if you want, I mean, come on. Well, let's see who he sends him to.
I'm curious. I just want
All
to
right,
see.
fine.
Aren't you curious
I
at all?
just know the guy's cheating, and she keeps forgiving him. What I need to do is put her on the line and say, walk out of that.
This is what I want
Stop
to know.
being abused.
I want to know if he sends them to another girl or if he sends them to Alexis. I want to know what he's going to say on that card.
Fine. Patty,
I'm here.
you know what you're doing. You're going to offer him some roses. And Alexis, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I give you permission to make the call to my husband
On Kiss FM.
on Kiss FM.
All right. We're
I'm nervous.
gonna send him some flowers. We're gonna find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card. Okay.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason?
Speaking.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. My name's Patty, calling from Flower Power, and I'm calling because you've been
Flower
chosen.
Power?
Yes, I'm
that?
calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. I am choosing 5 customers today that will get a free bouquet at no charge plus free delivery. So you can send them to whoever you want today. Like I said, at no charge to you.
Who is this again?
My name's Patty, and I just opened my shop here in the corner of Foothill and Myrtle.
Okay. And how did you find my name?
You may have purchased something online in the past few months where you opted to receive coupons and promotions, and
Okay.
we get that information from our vendors. And I'm just calling you to offer you this free bouquet. I'm sure you have somebody special you can send them to today. Just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, a note and the address, and we make sure to get them to that person today before 6 p.m.
Okay, I want to send them to Alexis.
Okay. And what do you want to put on that note?
Love always, Jason. Can you make like kissy face too, like with kissy lips?
No, Jason. It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you
hi.
to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. You've cheated on your wife twice. Are you cheating on her still?
No, I made mistakes in the past. And
How many mistakes did you make in the past during your marriage?
What do you mean by that?
How
By
many
how many
times have you
times?
cheated on your wife?
2.
Are you sure there weren't more?
Is that it?
No, it was only those 2 times. Those were mistakes.
Yeah,
told
obviously
for my
there were
friends.
mistakes. But Jason, Alexis, your wife is on the phone. I just want you to know.
Okay.
And you need to
Hi,
know,
baby.
you need to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, okay? So this is on you, everything you say. But
Okay.
your wife, she thinks you're still cheating. Are you seeing someone else, Jason?
No, I'm not.
Are you not cheating on your wife again and again
No, I
and
am
again?
not.
How can she trust you ever again?
Yeah, you did it twice, and she forgave you twice.
I'm a changed man. People make mistakes. And
You're a
people
what?
grow.
You're a what?
Changed man.
Changed man.
Yes.
We don't think that it stops. We don't think she should keep forgiving you. You know, honestly, she should walk out on you right now. That's what I think.
Well, I think you're a very harsh man. And,
Well, I think you're a harsh
you know,
man.
have to forgive people. People
I-
make
But
mistakes.
she did
Yeah, but she did forgive you.
She forgave
But it's like
you.
shame on you, shame on her now.
I'm a good father to my children, and I made a mistake.
Let me tell you what you are. Okay? Come close.
Please do.
I'm
Please
going
tell
to.
me. Okay.
You are taking advantage of your wife's heart and forgiveness. Because if you made the mistake once and you guys decide to work it out, fine, but then you did it again. And bro, you're going to do it again because you know that she'll forgive you. And that's just
Are you
not
speaking
fair.
from experience?
I'm speaking for you.
How are you speaking
No.
to me? Are you speaking from experience? My family is my life.
No, my experience is
Do
I've
you
talked
have
to
kids?
100
Do you have
people.
children?
I do not.
So then you don't know what this is about or what it's
Well,
like.
I
need
know
my
it's
family
about.
back.
I know it's about you violating the rules of your relationship. Alexis, am I wrong on this?
I mean, I completely agree with you that marriage is so, sacred, and I think too many people take advantage of it, and that's just been my biggest fight with Jason. And I mean, I can't take away that he is a great father, and I don't want my kids affected.
Cheated
Alexis,
on you twice. He's walking all over you.
Why are you so forgiving?
Because I have 3 kids with him, and I loved him. I always will love him. There's always going to be that special bond.
Then Alexis, why are we here? You knew he was cheating.
I wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to send that anywhere else, and I feel better.
He sent
him to you.
We have a lot to work on. He's still not living with me. There's still a lot of things we have, but I love you, Jason. I will always love you. So
I love you too, baby. Let's get
Well, you know what? You guys
go
with each other.
You guys should go see each other right now for late breakfast. We're going to let you go. Bye. I mean, no disrespect to either of them.
You didn't even want to make the call.
Because he's already cheating. I know that.
I know. You gavelled him.
I didn't even need to call him to hear me send the flowers to Alexis. So what? He's been with 2 other girls since they got married.
All right.
That guy will do it again, and she'll let him.
Yeah, I know. We probably should never have made this call.
Oh.
No, I mean,
now
sorry.
You say it.
Sorry.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you, send us a story via email. We'll put you on the air and see if we can get to the bottom of it. Ryan and Ellen, a couple times recently, I've noticed my husband takes something off the windshield of his car when he leaves for work in the morning. I didn't think much of it, but last weekend we were going to church. When I got in his car, I could tell there was a handwritten note. I didn't make any words out, but I did see a heart.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's as good as a word.
Yeah.
I asked him what it was. He said it was a valet ticket. So she saw a heart. He said valet. So now he's covering something up.
Yeah.
The whole day it was bugging me, so I confronted him saying it looked like a handwritten note. He said it was. Some guy thought he sideswiped me, so he left a note. She keeps saying he's lying. I saw a heart. Let's get
now
Bianca
he's
on
changing
the
his story. Like, that's shady.
So, Bianca, I don't even need to know much because something's going on here. Doesn't matter if you saw a heart or not. He changed his story. So we have a problem. How long have you been married?
We've been married. We've been together a long time. We've been married about 7 years, but we've been together much longer.
And do you have kids?
We do. We have a 5-year-old.
Have you ever noticed anything else in your marriage to make you think that maybe he might be cheating on you? Any other signs?
No, I mean, when we were dating and we were younger and everything, we had our fights and, that kind of stuff. But since we've been married, and especially since we've had our baby, no, nothing. Everything's been fine. We get along great.
But you saw a heart, and then he says, well, then he changed his story a day later, right?
Yeah. And, and it's like he didn't even look at it. So, I mean, we get stuff on our windshield all the time because we have street parking. But this was clearly not a flyer. It was a handwritten note. Like, there was writing on it.
The city doesn't have a heart campaign of any
I don't
sort
think
of
so.
kind right now, do they?
We have a friend who got a note on her car, Candace. It was a card, and it said, have coffee with me in Palm Springs.
Why do you have to go so far? I mean, that would be my response.
It was like...
It was intrusive.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to bring in Patty, and Patty's going to offer him some roses. Now, we want to find out who he wants to send them to, and then what he says on the card, okay?
Okay.
So I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Yeah, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you. 7 years married, but been together a long time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello?
May I speak to Justin?
This is him.
Hi, Justin. Good morning. My name's Patty. I'm calling you from Grand Flowers here on Grand Avenue. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I am giving away a free bouquet today to 5 of my customers at no charge, including delivery, for free. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to in a note, and they get delivered today by 6 p.m. the latest.
Okay. But this isn't like some kind of, I don't need to pay for anything?
No, you don't. There's no need. We've chosen 5 customers today. You're not going to pay for anything. You're not paying for the delivery. You're not paying for the note or the roses, you're just going to go ahead and send them to somebody. And I do ask just in return if you can just, maybe forward me some friends and family that would like to, send roses or flowers to anybody.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
So you want to do that? You want to go ahead and place an order with me today?
Sure.
Okay, so who do you want to send them to?
Can you send them to Ashley?
What do you want to put on the note?
Just say, Ashley, congratulations.
Congratulations. And you want red or white roses?
Justin, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi.
You need to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Who is Ashley? We've got your wife, Bianca, on the phone. Is Ashley the one leaving notes on your windshield?
No, Ashley, no. Ashley is a coworker.
Congratulations for what?
'Cause she got like she had this thing she had this thing that she won, and it was congratulating her for that.
Why would you send her the roses and not your wife?
I just got Bianca some flowers the other day.
Bianca, is that true?
What?
Is that true?
On Mother's Day. I got you flowers on Mother's Day.
Oh my God, it was Mother's Day. So what? Like, who is Ashley?
I just told you. It's somebody from work.
You work as a mechanic in a shop. There are no women in your work.
No,
Are you kidding me?
She's one of my coworkers' wives.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you just changed your story. See, this is the theme here, and this is why we have a problem. Justin, we don't believe you. You changed your story to your wife about the note. Now you're changing the story right now. Everyone just heard it. So you're cheating on your wife. You're sending flowers to Ashley. If you're not physically cheating, you're emotionally cheating. What's going on with you and Ashley? Just come clean right now. Your wife is asking you to tell the truth.
Look, I don't know what this is all about, but
this is about you.
It's me and somebody and Ashley.
Justin, you just sent flowers to another woman. What is your wife supposed to think? And you keep changing your story. I just heard it.
Yeah.
Who is Ashley, Justin?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is leaving notes on your car with hearts on them?
Nobody. Are you talking about the side swipe notes? Like,
Justin, come on.
God.
Like, the life has to move here. Tell us what's going on with you and Ashley.
Wait a minute. Justin, there is an Ashley down the street. Is this who we're talking about? Marco's daughter.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Who's Marco?
He's a friend of ours.
How old's his daughter?
His daughter is like half your age, Justin. Is this who this is? Because she lives a few houses down.
How old is she?
What, is she 20?
Justin, look, is something going on with you and this woman that your wife is referring to? What's the deal, bro? Just tell us.
Look, no, nothing's happening. Okay, with me and Ashley.
Wait,
what?
You and Ashley. So, Justin, we just don't. Hang on for 1 second. Hang on for 1 second. Bianca, I've put him on hold. He may hang up. I'm going to let you go. We've got enough information here. He's lying to you. There's something going on with Ashley. You know who this Ashley is. I suggest you get out of your place if you're there. Go down the street, find Ashley, or speak to Marco and get to the bottom of it. Because if he's just going to go in circles, you can get the rest of this story, okay? And you should get it now.
Yeah, Marco's going to kill him.
Thank you. Good luck. I mean, the guy changed his story to us.
Like, over and over again.
What a nightmare. He's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't like him anyway. I didn't like him anyway.
And if this is Marco, his friend's daughter, that's like double violation.
There's no need to wait any longer. We're going to get into Ryan's Roses right now. So if you're just jumping into the car, it's time for Ryan's Roses. If you are in your transition period, make the jump. iHeartRadio, do it quickly because we're going to, I'm going to read the email here and then we'll make the call in a couple of minutes. It says, Ryan and Ellen, I've always felt my husband's friend has a thing for me. He's always friendly and super nice to me. I only see him as a brother, nothing else. Well, he told me that my husband is cheating on me, and I feel like he might be saying it because he wants my husband and me to break up. I don't want to ignore what he told me, so I want to find out the truth. The question is he telling her because he's being authentic and genuine and needs her to know?
Manipulating.
Or is he making it all up?
Yeah. Do guys do that to other guys?
What's his agenda? I mean, I'm sure they have,
Yeah.
but let's hope it's not standard operating procedure.
You want something, but someone else has it, so you lie to that something.
Well, or maybe it is real, but he's jumping. He can't wait to tell her because he wants to get in the way. Let me get Karina. I think that's what Karina's most concerned about. Karina, thank you for coming on with us. So you're trying to figure out, is this real or not, or does he have another agenda?
Yeah,
How long have you been married?
7 years.
And how much time do you spend with this friend of your husband's?
I mean, not too much, but he's definitely, I mean, like, he lives nearby. He hangs out with us a lot.
Is he married?
The kids, no.
Oh, so he's a single friend?
Yeah.
Is he cute?
I mean, he's cute, but it's not.
It's
not
brotherly
like
to you.
Looking. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're confused, basically. You can't figure out if he's telling you the truth or if he's telling you this just to get in the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
2.
Karina?
Yes.
So what's the friend's name?
Alex.
Okay.
Does your husband have any other signs that he may be cheating? I mean, besides the word of the friend?
I mean, I wouldn't say anything in particular, but, things definitely aren't, they're not going to be the same as they were when we got married.
What about this, though, you guys? What about you go to your husband and say, hey, your best friend is saying stuff to me that I don't believe, and I think that he's doing it to hurt you.
Because what if he's not, and what if Alex is really just looking out for me, and then I lose that friend?
Oh,
let's bring Patty in. Let's get to the call. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to bring Patty. She is going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Do you have any idea? Did Alex, your husband's friend, tell you who the woman is?
No, he didn't mention any name. He just said that he saw some texts going on, and
But Alex doesn't know who the girl is.
Mm-mm. If he does, he didn't tell me.
Okay, so we don't know the name. All right. So let's bring in Patty, and we're going to dial up your husband right now. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Rafael?
This is him.
Rafael, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from flowerpower.com. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I am doing this promotion today for 5 customers where I am offering a free bouquet of roses plus free delivery at no charge to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, a note, and I make sure they get delivered today by 6 p.m. the latest, unless you want to me to send them another day.
Yeah, I already know. I think I know what this is about.
I'm sorry?
I think I know what this is about. Karina, are you there?
I don't know. No, this is Patty.
No. Is Karina there? Are you listening, Karina?
I don't have anybody here.
Raphael, I need you to know. Raphael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. And Karina is on the line with us now. What's going on, Raphael?
I think I know what this is about. Karina, are you listening?
She's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, babe, I have been meaning to talk to you and let you know what's going on and let you in. I know I've been a little distant lately, for a while now. And I can understand why you're coming at me like this and why you feel the need to do something like this, to have, someone else call and try to see if I'm doing something. But I think it's time that I let you know that, unfortunately, babe, I love you. I love our family. But I have been cheating on you for about 2 years now.
What?
Yeah, it's you know, we got married young. I thought that we could, you know, live a life together and you know, continue being happy. And I tried to fight through it for the past couple of years, but I haven't been able to, unfortunately.
Is this a joke?
Raphael, come on.
Come on. It's not funny if you're like playing.
You're so matter of fact about it and so calm about it. It's strange.
Well, it's been coming for a long time now. And I'm sorry, babe, that I have to let you know like this, but
You know who told her, right?
someone told you?
Your friend Alex told your wife that you are cheating on her, and she believes that Alex may be motivated because he's attracted to your wife. What do you think about that?
I'm not surprised. Alex has been telling me to come clean for a long time.
But do you find it strange that he went around you to tell your wife?
I kind of do, because I thought he was my friend. I don't know why he would do that. I thought I can confide in him and you know, let him know my secrets and let him know what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. But I didn't think that he would tell her himself.
Well, maybe it's because what you're doing is so wrong.
Raphael. 2 years. You've been seeing another woman for 2 years. So you've moved on already? You've fallen in love again? What's at the bottom?
I've tried to work it out with Karina. I've tried to be there and be the loving husband.
What did you try to work out if you're cheating on her?
Our marriage. I tried to be happy. I tried to keep pretending that
By lying to her every day for 2 years? That's what you've been doing.
I can't pretend anymore, honey. I can't.
Karina, you had no idea?
Don't call me honey. Oh my, no.
Who's the other woman, Raphael? Who's the other woman?
Good question.
She's this girl I met. I went out with my guy friends to a bar, and I met her there, and we didn't even exchange information that night. And about a week later, I saw her again at a grocery store, and you know, we started talking, and you know, we went out for drinks again, and it just built into this relationship that we have now. And
you just went out for drinks with some girl while you got 2 kids at home?
And does she know you have a family?
I've made her aware of the situation, and babe, I'm so sorry, babe. I really am. I don't mean to do this to you. I didn't even want to do this to you. I never saw myself being this kind of person, but I've tried to be happy, and I can't pretend and live a lie anymore.
And you're not even giving your wife a chance, like, to work on it?
I've tried.
No.
She's a great woman. She's a great mother, but she's just not for me.
Karina, what's your reaction to all of this? I mean, this is like the calmest conversation we've ever heard on one of these phone calls before. What's your reaction to what Raphael's telling you?
I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. This is just like...
Please don't cry. Babe, I'm sorry.
Raphael, please don't cry. You just told her you've been seeing her the one for 2 years, bro.
I feel really bad about this, and I'm so sorry that...
Oh, you feel really bad about it. Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
It
sorry,
sounds
but
like it's really messing you up.
I can't continue living this lie. I can't. I've tried for so long.
Raphael, what is the intention here?
I just think it's time for us to move on. I mean, I love my kids, and like I said, Karina is a great mom and a great woman, but she's just not the woman for me. She's just not there for me, available to me as much as she used to be.
Karina, are you blindsided by this?
Oh my God! I there for you as much as I used to be. Do you understand what 2 young kids have done to? I mean, it's like this is what a marriage is. This is what happens. It's when you bring these 2 tiny people into your life. Obviously, I can't be there for you 100% of the time, but it's like I expect you to be there for us, not somewhere else. And I expected you to bring these feelings up to me when you had them, not to some girl from some bar. Are you kidding me?
No, babe, I'm so sorry.
Right.
So sorry, honey. I don't want to do this to you. I didn't want to be this person.
Guess what? You are.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Rafael, we're going to actually let you go.
Okay.
Like, go.
Karina, can you hang on for 1 sec?
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
Okay, hang on, baby. Hang on 1 second. Okay, it's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, a last resort, if there is something going on and you can't get to the bottom of it, send us an email and see if we can help. Danielle?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm okay, but I could be better.
Okay. So we've got your email. It says, I found my husband's ex on Facebook, and she had a picture of my husband and her as her profile picture, which would mean they know each other well, right?
Well, they dated for a long time, you know.
So it's an ex. Okay, an ex. All right.
Yeah.
You can imagine how I felt seeing that. I asked my husband about it, if he was talking to her. He said no, and he didn't know why she'd have that old photo as the profile pic. You obviously did not believe him. Her profile is completely private, so I couldn't see anything else. But 2 days later, she changed the picture. To me, that means they are talking. But do you think he's cheating?
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he's cheating, but I think
He's
I think
definitely
he's
lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. And I don't know. I just don't understand why you would have a picture of him after.
That's
we've
the
been married
problem.
for 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if it's just a really good picture of her and she liked the picture of herself to put for her profile, there are so many apps you can erase the other person. You can crop, you can do anything.
You can't have your ex up as a profile picture.
I don't think so.
No, I agree.
You know, but I was still giving him the benefit of the doubt, you know, and so I told him about it. I asked him, and I felt bad because it made me look like I was stalking, you know, and I wasn't. I just was thinking about her, and I was just like, I wonder what she's up to, and her page was set to private, but I could still see the profile picture.
So why do you think she changed it?
Because he told her. My wife saw it.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that he must have told her, you know, and then she went in and changed it.
What kind of ex is she? Was she like, were they engaged or was she just an ex?
They were together for a very long time. So I would totally understand even if they were friends and if they were talking. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not that kind of jealous person, you know, but I'm not okay if he's lying to me. That's not all right.
Okay, so we can put you on hold and try him, call him, and see who he sends the roses to, yeah? What's her name, by the way? What's the ex's name?
Her name is Claudia.
Claudia. Okay, Claudia. Okay. All right, so I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You hesitated there. Are you sure?
I'm sure, yes.
Okay.
All right, so Patty, she is going to offer him some flowers, some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to. Now, what's her name? Remind me?
Claudia.
Claudia. All right, Claudia or Danielle. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all right?
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Frankie?
this is Sam.
Frankie, hi. Good morning. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Flowers for Less here on Van Nuys Boulevard. How are you?
I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. You're one of 5 lucky winners. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, and you get a free bouquet of roses that you can send to whoever you want today at no charge. And I'm also including free delivery.
So, but why do I get free roses? Well, I mean, what is this?
I actually just opened my my flower shop 2 months ago, and it's been a little slow, and I'm hoping to get in more customers by offering a free bouquet today at no charge to you or to anybody. I don't need a credit card number or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address and the note, and they get delivered today. I am offering either white roses or red. Your choice. At no cost.
All right. Okay. I would like to, okay. Let's see. Let's send them to Danielle.
Danielle?
Yeah.
Is that
Danielle. Let's send them to Danielle. Yep.
Is that DANIELLE?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and what do you want to put on
Exactly.
the note?
I just want to put to my wife, Danielle, I love you.
Frankie, hi. It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K on
Hi.
Kiss FM. Your voice is being broadcast. I need you to know that. And your wife, Danielle, is on the phone. She asked us to call you because she's concerned about something with Claudia. Does that ring a bell?
What?
Your ex, Claudia?
Who is this?
That's Ryan Seacrest.
My name is Ryan. Your wife is on the phone.
I'm here too.
Tell us about who's Claudia.
I'm sorry. I think my phone has a bad connection.
No. We can.
No, come on,
No, it's very
Frankie,
clear.
don't
It's very
do
clear.
that,
We can hear you fine.
please.
But Frankie, who is Claudia?
My phone is like cutting in and out.
No, it's totally clear.
no, it's
Actually,
not.
you know what? It's really clear.
Yeah, and we know that
Frankie.
Claudia is your ex.
So, Frankie, were you in Claudia's profile pic on Facebook?
I really can't hear you.
No, Frankie, come on. I mean,
Ryan, we've heard it all, but not this
yeah,
one.
Frankie, with all due respect, we can hear you fine, okay?
Yeah.
We can hear you fine.
All right.
So,
I'll back. I can't
no,
hear you.
Frankie,
Wait,
no, Frankie,
Frankie,
wait, Frankie,
Danielle, say hi.
wait. Frankie, why were you in a profile picture with your ex, Claudia? Just answer that question. Frankie, hello? Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
I've never
That was
had a guy say,
I
I can't hear you.
That was horrible acting,
That was
too.
the clearest call we've had all day. So,
Danielle.
He hung up on us, Danielle.
Yeah, I know. I heard it.
So, well, clearly something's not right. He seemed very nervous. And
At least he sent you the roses.
yeah, but I'm actually not worried about that.
Yeah.
He hung up on us
Right.
Yeah.
because something's going on with him and Claudia, or he's still got feelings for her.
I'm worried that he waited so long to say my name. I was so scared. You have no idea. I was shaking. I could just feel, it felt like someone was squeezing my neck. I just had this feeling in my throat that he was going to say her name. And he waited so long to say my name. It's like, why are you hesitating? I'm your wife. Who else would you possibly send them to? It should have been right away.
But why? All right, so this was an ex relationship. Why is he in the picture 2 years later?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I still don't think that anything is going on. I really don't. Maybe they're talking again, and he has feelings.
Danielle, something is absolutely. Don't be naive
It's
here.
not a coincidence.
Something is absolutely going on. I don't know what it is, but he hung up on us. Okay, so that if he was not guilty of something, he would have explained it. But he hung up.
I mean, I don't even mind if they're talking again. Maybe he doesn't want to
Danielle,
tell me
he's
that.
lying
I need
to
him
you.
know.
Ellen's right. Ellen is right. He's lying to you.
Well, I do think that he's lying to me. But
Well, you need to ask him why he's lying, and you need to get that's where you'll find your answer. Follow the lie.
Oh,
and I would follow Claudia
Yeah,
right up to her doorstep. Okay,
closely.
that might help. But Danielle, let's not be naive. Something isn't right here, and it wasn't his phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I agree.
Good luck,
Good
sweetheart.
luck.
Thank you for helping me, guys. Thank you.
Good luck. Bye-bye. out of all the years
Yes.
and all the calls of Ryan's Roses.
So many.
Never. I mean, I've heard everything.
Right.
I've heard turning of the table. I've heard turning of the tables all the time.
Guys have bailed.
Has anybody ever said with a clear line,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I mean, that was a first, but it just says guilt with a capital G.
Yes. UILT.
So what do we deduce is going on? It's time for Ryan's Roses. Ryan and Ellen, my husband lost his phone while he was out with his friends, but he wasn't concerned about it. I told him that we needed to retrace his steps and figure out if he left it at the restaurant or somewhere else. He was not concerned and just said it'll turn up. The fact that he was so nonchalant about this made me think something was up. So I told him I had to go out for a couple hours, but instead I parked down the street a couple blocks away. Not long after, I saw him drive away and return like an hour later. When I came back, he said, good news, Mark, his friend, found it and dropped it off. He's lying. No one dropped off his phone. He picked it up from somewhere. I want to know where he went. So we know he is lying.
Lying.
Okay, let's get to Elena.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for coming on with us.
Sure.
So you're doing a little sleuth work by spying on him to see what happens. So we know he's caught in a lie already.
Yeah, he's definitely caught. I'm just, God, this is really bad. I know it's super sketchy at this point. I know something's going on. I don't know what.
Now, why do you think that it's automatically another woman if he left his phone somewhere?
Because, I mean, we both rely on our phones so much, and he did not make a big deal about it whatsoever.
You know, that kind of, it's strange because after we've done these calls for so long, that kind of calm confidence is almost frightening.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is. It's like so
I'm frightened.
beyond.
You're right. When you leave your purse or your wallet or your phone somewhere, there's there's an anxiety that allows you to not focus on anything.
Huge panic. Everything is on your, especially your phone. I mean, well, wallet, of course, but phone, that has, well, a lot of us use our phones as our wallets. So yeah, you freak.
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
He's been married 8 years.
Did you actually recognize or see the place where he picked up the phone?
No, I was by our house the whole time. I don't know where he went.
So you don't know where he went at all. All right.
No.
I'm going to bring in Patty. She's going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card. Okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband and Kiss FM.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Pedro?
Who's this?
This is Patty calling from Mom's Flowers. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you?
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send it to whoever you want. This morning, I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today by 6 p.m. I'm sorry.
Wait. How did you get my number?
You must have gone online to purchase something a few months ago, maybe, and opted to receive other promotions and discounts. And that's how we get our list of customers. And I've chosen 5 out of that list today to get a free bouquet.
And you don't need anything from me?
I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to on the note, and they get delivered today at no cost to you. You just tell me where.
You don't need my credit card information or anything like that.
No, you just tell me where you want them delivered, and we deliver them at the time you want us to deliver it before 6 p.m. And that's all you have to do for us.
Oh, all right, cool.
Okay. Who do you want to send them to?
Send it to, I'll spell out her name, Janie, Janney.
Okay.
And I'm sure she'll love this. I can do a personalized note on this, correct?
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Okay, don't freak out when I say this to you, Patty. Just something to brighten your day, ... my little.
Something to brighten my day. I mean, your day.
Pedro, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, 102.7 KISS FM. We have your wife, Elena, on the phone. Who is Janie?
Wait.
And what are you doing sending her that kind of note?
Pedro, who's Janie?
Who is this woman?
This is your wife. Who is Janie? Pedro, answer
Wait,
the
who's
question.
It's Ryan Seacrest. I'm Ellen, and that's your wife, Elena.
So, Pedro, who's Janie?
Yeah, listen, man, I don't got time for this, man.
No. You can't hang up. You can't hang up, Pedro. Your wife is on the phone, and she deserves an explanation.
Do not hang up, Pedro. I need to know what's going on.
And why are you calling in that note? I mean, what are you doing?
Disgusting.
Hello, Pedro, do not hang up.
Pedro. He's hung up?
He's gone. Just call him back.
Patty, I need you to call him back.
Okay.
Well, do you happen to, does that name ring a bell at all, Elena?
I don't know, you guys. I cannot think right now.
Well, he's clearly cheating on you.
I know. This is
He's clearly cheating on you. And by the way, you need to find out. We're trying to call him back. You're trying to get him back?
He's not answering.
You need to find out who this woman is.
Yeah.
And why he's writing that disgusting note.
This is just turning my stomach, you guys.
Of course it is.
Well,
hold on for 1 second, Elena.
Just
Hold
breathe.
on 1 second. I'm going to take you off the air. Hang on. Can you get him back?
he's not.
Patty?
I don't think he's answering.
So the guy's cheating on his wife with a woman named Janie.
You're right.
We know that. Now, you couldn't hear what he said at the end of that card on the air.
Pretty gross.
But it was, I couldn't.
I've never
I had to
used that
dip the
word. I've
audio.
never called a person that word ever.
Can we get, no, we're not going to get him?
Not answering.
Okay. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort in your relationship, if you can't get to the bottom of something that's bothering you, send us the story in an email, and then we'll see if you want to go on the air. We've got Sun Valley and Megan writing to us saying, Ryan and Ellen, ever since my husband went to Coachella with his friends, he's been acting really weird. He's been downloading a ton of music that he normally wouldn't listen to. He's been acting differently, and we haven't been intimate since either.
Oh.
He seems to just be distant and preoccupied with something else. So, Megan, thank you for coming on with us. He's got a new playlist, and that's got you thinking he's getting some other play.
Yeah. He's and I have been together for 8 years. And we don't have kids, but he's my man for like ever. That's what I'm that's what I'm planning on, and just the fact that he's acting so weird right now, it's freaking me out, and I'm just.
But couldn't he have gone to Coachella and then come back and just wanted to listen to new music because he was inspired by some of the stuff he saw there?
I know, and that's what I've been trying to tell myself against my instinct, but it's just been weird because he's been waking up in the night and going off in the living room and just blasting this music, and it's just weird behavior, and he has not wanted to sleep with me. He's been as soon as
Did you have a regular pattern of that activity prior to this concert and this playlist download?
Yeah, we were having semi-regular 3 times a week.
So that's it. Just he went to the show, he's got new music, and he seems preoccupied. There's nothing else?
Well, he's just been acting distant. He's not talking to me anymore. And he just.
Did you ask him about it?
He just said, I've been enlightened. Coachella's, just really changed the way I look at life, and I'm just going through something right now.
Experience.
Right,
I've never been, but I people who I've heard from afterwards don't come back feeling enlightened. I think they feel dimmer.
And also not touching, her. He's not, that's the only red flag I see here.
So just so I connect the dots, you think he downloaded this playlist, and why do you think he's cheating? He downloaded the playlist for someone else? Is that what you think?
Yeah, it's just my instinct. He's just the fact that he needs to wake up in the middle of the night. As soon as I fall asleep, he gets up, goes in the living room, and starts playing this playlist.
What does that have to do with somebody else? That has to do with him.
I know, but I just feel
it's like not his personality. This music is different. He's acting different.
He's
like,
retreated into another world, and he's not touching you.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, let's get to it then. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, Patty's going to come in. Patty's going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Joe?
This is him.
Joe, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from Flowers for Less. How are you?
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free.
Oh, really?
Yes, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge.
Huh.
All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
This
I'm doing this for 5 customers today only.
Oh, really? It's not a scam?
No, it's not a scam. I actually just opened my flower shop, and I'm trying to get I'm just trying to kind of get rid of the extra beautiful flowers I have for Mother's Day.
You sure it's completely free?
Yeah, it's completely free, and like I said, I'm not gonna ask you for your credit card information or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to, and the address, and they get delivered today at whatever time you want me to deliver them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'll bite.
Is there anyone special? I'm sure you have somebody special.
Yeah. Why don't we send them to the person's name is Lauren.
Lauren?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
Just sign my name. Can you just sign my name? No, don't need no message or anything. Just put Joe on it.
Okay, I'll do that.
The
And do you
card.
want red or white roses?
I think.
Oh my God!
Joe, it's Chris and Ellen K.
Hey, Joe.
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Hello, Joe? Joe, are you there? Hello?
Joe.
He's hung up. Megan, he's hung up on us. By the way, he sounds like he's still at Coachella to me.
He does.
Megan, does the name Lauren ring familiar in any way?
No.
All right, we're trying to get him back. Hang on one second.
It just says name on the note.
Lauren Joe
Right.
on the card. Is that to protect himself?
It's just weird.
Did he sound like he wasn't all together right now?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Trying him back. Megan, Patty's trying him back. He's not answering. Something's wrong. Something's going on. And I wish we could get him back on, but he's jumped off the air.
It's okay. I'm just going to have to figure out who this person is.
Well, Megan, at least you have a name, and you know that he put her before he certainly put you in sending flowers.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. What an idiot.
Well, good luck. I wish you the best, and I hope that you can get the answers you need.
See you guys. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Hang on for 1 second. It's time for Ryan's Roses.
Gather round.
It's public service as a last resort. If there's something going on in your relationship and you can't figure it out, then you can send us the story via email, and we'll see if you want to actually bring it to air. We've got Sarah on the line. Sarah lives in Downey. Sarah, thanks for coming on.
Hi.
Hi. So she says, Ryan and Ellen, my husband's been spending a lot of time with his son from his previous marriage, which is a good thing, of course, but I think he may be getting too close to his ex-wife again. It's gotten to a point where he's blowing off spending time with me and our kids to be with them. In addition, I've realized that he's at least once lied about the time that he spends with his son and what he's doing. He told me he was going to spend time with his son, but I found out his son wasn't even home at the time. So what does that mean? Does he just go to be with her? So he had kids from a previous, and you have kids with him now?
Yeah.
Does his son like meeting some kind of, I don't know, point in his life where it's like a special time right now? Is he graduating from something or?
No. It's just that when they got divorced, they had a very nasty divorce. He didn't really have time to, enjoy with his son. So now she's being a little bit more open about it, and so he goes a lot to see him.
Okay. And when you found out that he lied to you about that one time when he said he was with somebody wasn't, did you address it with him yet?
No, yet.
And how did you find out?
Because I saw on Facebook the same day when he told me that he was hanging out with his son, someone tagged Alicia with some of Johnny's pictures. He was at a birthday party. So it means that he wasn't at home.
Plans could have changed. I don't know. One time like that, I don't know that I would jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't know. I feel something inside of me. That's why I haven't talked to him, because I want to think, I want to make things bigger if there aren't. But I have something inside of me, and every time now he starts texting a lot with her, like they're having this perfect relationship, which they never had before. She's single. And I mean, I could understand that she could feel lonely or something, but he's blowing he blew me off a couple of times already. If I've been with the kids and I call him because I need him, he's been not here, but he's been with
I have a question for you, just so we have a little bit more context. Did you and your husband, him, get together while he was married to the other woman?
No.
So your relationship wasn't the catalyst to the divorce?
No. I don't know, they got divorced after 2 years.
Okay.
I feel like you need to blend more. You know what I mean? Like his current family, which is you, and his son from his first marriage.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be this separation like this all the time.
I totally try. I actually asked him to bring the kid here, but he actually says that he prefers to go because he's still not comfortable with all of this. I try to be understanding. I know they're going to be part of her life forever because she's the mother, he's the kid, but it doesn't make sense.
Sarah, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call him whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to bring Patty in here. Patty's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. What's the wife's ex name? Alicia, okay. Got it. Here we go. All right, Patty, go ahead. Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Juan?
This is he.
Juan, hi, my name's Patty calling from Pam's Flowers. How are you?
I'm doing good. How can I help you?
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I am sending 5 bouquets to 5 customers today.
Can you please take me off the marketing list?
No, there's not a marketing list. I think what you did is when you went online and you did a few shopping, you shopped a few times earlier this year. You opted to receive free promotions, and this is one of the free promotions here. So you are able to send a bouquet of flowers to whoever you want today at no cost to you. It's all part of the package, and like I said, they're free, which includes free delivery as well. And they get delivered today by 6 p.m. if you like, or I can schedule to get them delivered anytime this week.
There's no strings attached. It's all free.
No,
I don't have to pay anything.
No, not at all. I don't need a credit card number or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the note, and the address, and we make sure they get delivered right on time.
Perfect. Yeah, well, if you're ready, I'd like to send them to Alicia.
I'm sorry, to who?
Alicia.
Alicia? And what do you want to put on the note?
So happy Mother's Day, sweet girl.
So it's going to be for Mother's Day. So you
Juan, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi, Juan.
Juan, I want you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Your wife, Sarah, has asked us to call you because she's suspicious that you're cultivating a romantic relationship with your ex-wife.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
No, what do you think you're doing, Juan? Why are you sending flowers to a sweet
Sarah,
girl?
are you serious? You're putting me on blast in front of the whole country? What the heck?
I know she's the mother of your kids, but why are you calling her a sweet girl?
Okay, look, sweet girl is an inside joke between her and I. There's nothing like that. And Mother's Day
really?
is coming.
And you get free flowers and you send them to your ex-wife because your current wife is not the mother of your kids, right?
I really don't get this, baby. I mean, I'm not getting.
What's happening? What are you doing?
I'm not spending any money on my ex. This just so happened that I got a random call.
You're just spending time.
And I'm sending her that. I'm not taking her out anywhere. I'm not getting her anything. And this is important for Johnny, okay? And this
Yeah,
is, I want. He needs to know how a mother should be treated like. And when he's gonna see that those flowers and be like, "Who got you those?" "Oh, Daddy got those." And I think that's important for him to see that.
Are you serious? But you don't need this sweet girl.
Yeah, why put sweet girl on the card? You said it's inside, but I mean, one.
It's an inside joke because when we first started dating, a friend of hers asked me, "Well, what do you think?" "Oh, think about her." I said, "Oh, she's a sweet girl," and that was it. And she was floored that I would just think that she was just a sweet girl. That's it. It was a callback.
Yeah, I think Daddy's in love with first mommy.
Exactly. It's like that's how you used to call it when you guys were dating.
So let's just come clean here. Your wife's concerned that you're cultivating a relationship that's beyond platonic with your ex-wife. She did find out that there was a time you said that you were going to get together with your son and your ex-wife, and your son was at a birthday party. She found out through Facebook that you spent the day with your ex-wife. Is there anything going on that she should be aware of? It doesn't add up to be great.
Yeah.
When did I do that? When did I end up spending a day with my ex-wife? I haven't been with her.
2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, when you say you were going to Johnny's house to hang out with him, and I saw that someone tagged him on a birthday party. He wasn't even at home. I know you were with Alicia. What's about that, huh?
Well, first of all, how are you finding out what's being tagged on her Facebook? Number one, and number two, 2 weeks ago, if you understood, I went over there to go pick him up to hang out with him, and he ended up being in a birthday party that I had no idea about. So I went to a bar and I
So why didn't you come home?
You told me you guys hang out. You were out of the house for what, like 4 or 5 hours? What did you do all that time? Took you that long?
I went to a bar and watched the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's what I want to do. I can't sit home and watch it in peace without you getting on me about something.
Why you didn't say it before? Why now?
Okay,
Why don't we just talk about this in private? Like what?
No. Why don't you tell us the truth right now? I don't want to see you right now. I want you to tell me the truth because you know what? I'm not going to put up with this. I can take my kids and I can go as well.
No, okay.
If you want to be with them,
that is a low blow. I mean, can't we please, baby? Let's talk about this in private. This is not an adult thing to do. This is.
Oh, and where you're doing it is.
Okay, if I'm giving flowers to my kid's mom. Yeah, I think that's pretty adult of mine, understanding that she
but the card is all wrong. I mean, sweet girl, you could have just said Alicia.
One, it's not the greatest picture to be painted. I do love the fact that what you said about your son seeing flowers and seeing a woman and a mother treated the way that she's being treated. I do agree with that. I just think that it's a little uncool to say sweet girl on the card. And you know you're married, so you know that like even the flower shop is going to see that. They're going to write it down. It just you're smart enough to know that's going to cause a problem at some point, or it could cause a problem. So
okay, well, your son's that's your opinion, but this is between my wife and I.
And that's why we're going to get out. We're going to get off the phone and let you guys handle this in private. And Sarah, good luck, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. I'm going to actually let you both off the line now.
Okay, so come on.
I really wanted this not to be the case. I like that he was taking time to spend more time with his son.
Right.
I like that. I thought that was good for the kid's sake. And I like that they are trying to get past the angry divorce that they apparently had.
Patch it up.
But sending sweet girl on the flowers kills me.
And then as an example to his son, well, his son knows that he has another wife now and 2 kids. So the example the son is seeing is that, oh, my daddy is cheating on his wife.
If I'm being honest, you were too harsh on him.
I was?
Yeah, you jumped on him, I thought, a little too harsh without us knowing the full story.
I did?
Yeah.
What did I do?
I just felt like you were like, daddy's cheating. Oh, you jumped to that conclusion, and I don't know that he's cheating. I think that he made a dumb mistake in putting sweet girl on the card, but I'm not convinced that he's cheating. I'm not convinced.
You think he wants to?
I think his heart seems like it's in the right place.
I feel like his heart is with Alicia and not his wife.